Good evening, everyone. This is Andrea Bernard, Commissioner of Human Relations Commission. Pre-meeting is going to be canceled due to the lack of a quorum for this evening. We will be having our 7 o'clock meeting. Thank you so much. For those that are listening, we will see you at 7. Good afternoon, good evening, rather. Public meeting of the Human Relations. Good evening. The public meeting for the Human Relations Commission is in session. And at this time, we will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, our roll call, please.
Mayor Heath,
Here.
Commissioner Bernard,
Present.
Commissioner Ramos,
Present.
Commissioner Patton. I see her. Yeah. Commissioner Frank, present. Commissioner Boone is absent. Commissioner Barron, also absent. Commissioner Carter, also absent. Commissioner Harbett. Here we go.
I'd like a motion for the excusing of the 3 members that are absent from us tonight, Commissioner Boone, Commissioner Barron, and Commissioner Carter. Can I-
I motion to excuse the absences of Commissioner Boone, Commissioner Barron, and Commissioner Carter.
I second that.
Ready for the question? Roll call.
All right. Excusing the absences of Patton, Carter, Barron, and Boone. Oh, not Patton.
Boone, Barron, and Carter.
Yes. All right. Mayor Sword Heath,
Yes.
Commissioner Bernard,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramos,
Yes.
Commissioner Patton,
Yes.
Commissioner Cavazos Frank. Yes.
Commissioner Harbett.
Yes.
Commissioner Harbett.
Yes.
All right. You have received your minutes for the June meeting, 22nd. If everyone agrees, we will go to a motion to receive our minutes from June for the pre-meeting, June 22nd, 2021. I need a motion.
I move that we approve the minutes of June 22nd of the pre-meeting.
I second the motion.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sword Heath,
Yes.
Commissioner Bernard,
Present. Yes.
Commissioner Ramos,
Yes.
Commissioner Patton,
Yes.
Commissioner Cavazos Frank. Yes. And Commissioner Harbett.
Yes.
All right, you've received the regular meeting minutes for June 22nd, 2021. We would like a motion at this time.
I move we approve the minutes of the regular meeting for June 22nd, 2021.
I second the motion.
Roll call vote, please.
Mayor Sword Heath,
Yes.
Commissioner Bernard,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramos,
Yes.
Commissioner Patton,
yes,
Commissioner Cavazos Frank, yes. Commissioner Harvat.
Yes.
All right, are there any additions to the regular agenda for the regular meeting? We will move on. Approval of the regular meeting agenda. Need a motion, please?
I motion to approve the regular agenda.
I second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sword Heath,
Yes.
Commissioner Bernard,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramos,
Yes.
Commissioner Patton,
yes,
Commissioner Cavazos Frank, yes. Commissioner Harvat.
Yes.
All right. We'll move on to our old business. Some of our current issues that we're talking about tonight will be the planning and or suggestions for the next town hall meeting. And we are looking to try to put together a training on substance abuse or something in the area of communicating with those that are having issues with mental health still.
Is that for the town hall or the pre-meeting? That was the pre-meeting. right?
That was a pre-meeting discussion, but we were talking about having a town hall. And also another town hall consideration would be for us to have bridging the divide with the police chief again. So we would decide whether we're going to do one in, we're suggesting October or November. Any discussion on that?
I think I would like to see a town hall, with the police again. And I would also, though, like to see a town hall where maybe we bring in some of those that have already presented to us and maybe somebody that presents, maybe even next month, but bring them all in so that we have that town hall and the public can really hear what other resources are out there. So like we did the meeting with community mental health, we did the meeting, with housing help, we've talked about possibly doing it with substance abuse, but bringing all of them in to a town hall type setting. That way, the public is hearing all these resources that are out there, but they can also ask their questions that maybe they're not even asking us to ask them, or, and there can be that connection. Because that can be us bridging even that divide of people
Mhm.
not knowing and not having that communication. It's just not knowing. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, until we've done this, I didn't know about a lot of these resources that were out there because there just seems to be a disconnect. So I would like to see it, I would like to see both of those occur this fall, quite honestly. Like I don't like going into the holidays without even that town hall where we bring those resources in, because that brings up mental health issues a lot of times for a lot of people. That brings up substance abuse. That brings up a lot of these issues as we near the holidays. So I would really like to see both of those, in my opinion, happen.
Okay. Other discussion?
I like that idea. I certainly would, say that we need to meet with the police officers as a follow-up and in a more formal way, I guess, so that people can ask those questions. But I like the idea of mental health, substance abuse, people being present, because many of those questions that will be asked of the police officers do have to do with mental health and substance abuse and homelessness. And so if you have, your resource people right there, they can respond too.
What if we even combined it? Like
That's what you were saying.
combine, like that, by what you just said, like
Mhm.
really combine that where they can ask those questions of the police, the police can also hear, what resources and make that
Right.
connection between them, but
Right.
also just for the community that we have all of those present at
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
town hall to help all of that.
Mhm,
So what I'm hearing is an open
mhm.
town hall meeting where we have groups and agencies to come and participate in that. So what I will do is put a couple of dates together for October and early November and bring it back to our next pre-meeting and we can have a discussion about it. And in the meantime, would you all please give me ideas about which agencies that you would like to see us to pull together that may be connected to the police, connected to the community agencies? Because housing and homelessness go together, but so does mental health, so does health
Mhm.
department, so does the police. So all these agencies are connecting in some way. I think this is probably the best way to go.
Yeah, I think
And-
that would be a good way. That way they would have something available if somebody asks Chief Emmerich something and he's like, that's probably more of a CMH question and she's right there to be able to answer that question.
Or give us insight as to the direction to go
And
or
talk
how
about how
that
they
can be taken.
overlap with each other, how they work together. That's
Mhm.
important too, I think.
I think that's what happened when we had the mental health group to come to our pre-meeting. She
Mhm.
shared a lot of things and then she had a meeting with the police department and you also had her come and talk with the city commission. So I would like to see the city commission to be a part of that as well,
Mm.
if those that can attend.
Yep.
So that we can make this even greater. And so we will also hopefully be able to have it on Zoom. So those people
Mhm.
that are not able to come will be able to get on Zoom with that, since it's set up for that here. Is that a possibility, Mayor?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Okay, sounds like we're putting it together here. Okay, great suggestions. So we will plan and put together the suggestions that you've given us. If you have more suggestions, please let me or the mayor know, and we will have a discussion about it and put it on the pre-meeting, so we will finalize things at the next meeting. Is that okay?
Mhm.
So our August meeting is going to be August the 24th, 2021 at 6 o'clock. Do you think we need a 5:30 meeting? Or just 6
Mhm.
o'clock?
I don't
An
think-
hour should do us?
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
so.
so we
Yeah.
can keep it at the hour and we can, if we have an agency that would like to speak to us prior to that, we can call them and have them come in the September meeting. And they can come and share with us during the pre-meeting time. Okay? Anyone have anything else to talk about with the town hall possibility? Okay, all right. So what we will do is put that together and bring it to you by the next meeting in August. All right, at this time, if we have nothing else to discuss, I would like us maybe talk about the meeting that we had with the cookout with the chief of police. If you'd like to share online some of the positive things that have happened, anyone that would like to say something, you would say it at this time. That was with Chief Emmerich and a couple of his staff were out and about with us on First Friday. And that was July the 2nd, 2021. And it started at 4:30. And I think we ended around 6:37.
Mhm.
Okay, so who would like to share a little bit for us to put on the record?
I guess I'll start. I think it went well. There's a lot of people got to see the chief and a couple of the cops. There's a little bit of interaction. I do want to see a more formal one at some point. I would also like to see Chief go around and preferably with some of his officers around to other parts of the city as well. I think it went really well for what it was. There was a lot of people and we definitely ran out of hot dogs multiple times. So of course, wherever we move it to next, we will have to put a little bit of thought into how much turnout do we expect. And yeah, I think Chief did well. I think that we did our part and I look forward to both something similar to that and something more formal.
Anyone else like to speak on that? I know Sister Commissioner Harvet, you weren't able to attend. And Commissioner Patton wasn't able to attend. So
I would like to,
Mayor?
I would like to thank, you know, the market, I can't think what they call themselves, at First Friday, sorry, I don't know what that market's called, but that new market area, you know, they were donating to the HRC. And, you know, there was some city money that was donated as well, given to us for, you know, to help pay for these towels that we distributed at, you know, the First Friday. It was really good to see us working side by side and, you know, talking and making those connections with, you know, the community that was there alongside the police, but, you know, that we were making that connection just as much as, you know, they were. And I, you know, now there's what I've had quite a bit of feedback actually about us personally, not necessarily the police side of it. I actually had more feedback on us, and that they, quite a few people said, we know who the Human Relations Commission is now. Like, we know who those people are now, and now we can put the name with the face, and like, we got to meet them and we got to talk to, and now this all, you know, so now we feel more comfortable, you know, coming and expressing if there's any, you know, concerns or issues. So, or even just, you know, whatever it might be, any feedback at all. So I did actually get a lot of comments about that, and just us being out there serving the community ourselves. And, you know, and that they just really liked to see that. And they liked that we were, you know, in the trenches, you know, right there, and, you know, and serving, and, but that they felt like they could talk to us. And like I said, just to put that name and the face together, and just to kind of connect those dots. And that was actually a very big positive that came out of that event, for sure.
thank you, Mayor. I'd like to share that there were some visitors that came through on that evening that were out of state. And they were saying how wonderful it was for us to be doing something like that, the police and community working together hand in hand. So I'd just like to say thank you to Chief Emmerich for being so positive and getting the donations that he got in order for us to do that, coming up with the idea that we bond together, the mayor and the chief coming together, making sure that we had a very successful event. So we look forward to having something in the future with that again. I know that young people would love to have some more hot dogs. And I do like the idea of us going to other places in the community. I think that's going to be one of the outreaches that we would like to have. And there is an event on second Fridays. We may be able to get the chief to come out during that time, hopefully. So that's not a HRC event. However, the HRC committee can be present when that happens. So we're going to be looking forward to doing that. And we just like to say thank you for the police officers that were there, and also for the police department that was taking care of business while we were out there having a good time. So if there's no other comments, I'd just like to say thank you to the mayor for her giving us the opportunity to serve the way we have been serving. She's allowed us to have town halls. She's allowed us to be able to talk to the community and also reach out to the community agencies and get them to come and be a part of what we're trying to do. So thank you, Mayor Heath. You've done a wonderful job, as far as I can see, in reaching out to people, and you were just out there. and doing a great job, and I appreciate it. So if there are no other comments or discussion, then I'm going to open it up to public comment. And what I would suggest for the public comment, we'll have the comments from the individuals that are present here in the chambers first. And those that are online, we will open it up to you right after that is finished. We need you to state your name and your address when you speak.
You should also know what organization you represent, considering the
Hi, my name is Kara Snyder. I live at 422 South Winter Street here in Adrian. I am a board member and treasurer of two organizations here in town. One is the A3 Coalition, All About Adrian Resident Coalition. The other is the M Society. I am partnering with them to put on an event at this next First Fridays and hopefully to continue to have events depending on how it goes, to address period poverty. We're calling it period packs, and we will be distributing purses with menstrual products free to those in need. Anybody who comes up and wants one, they get one. Period poverty is a real problem, not only locally, but worldwide. I can only do stuff here, so I'm doing my part to try to make it better for those here. So thank you very much. Please spread the word. And if anybody would like to donate any old purses or anything else, I'm pretty easy to find. And you can find me, of course, through A3 or through the M Society, which is based out of Hilltop Counseling downtown, or through the Commissioner Joaquin Ramos. And I'm on Facebook, Kara S. Snyder. Thank you.
Where are you distributing those again?
In front of Hilltop Counseling during First Friday. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your comments. Are there any other comments in the chamber?
because I'm not technically speaking as a commissioner, I'm speaking as the chair of A3. So I would like to welcome the commission and any of the public to come to Second Friday at Dunlap Park, 6 p.m. Second Friday would of course be Friday the 13th. And again, this will be at Dunlap Park, put on by A3. And we welcome any public participation. And of course, we encourage any of the commissioners to come. And of course, with the earlier mentioned thing about possibly doing something during Second Friday, of course, contact me. I am the chair of A3 and I will bring it up to the rest of A3 and I'm sure they will be happy to receive you. And of course, I should have stayed earlier, but of course, you all know me by now, but I'll say anyways, 422 South Winter Street. I'm a homeowner here in Adrian. I'm Joaquin Ramos, and I'm currently speaking to you as the chair of A3 All About Adrian Resident Coalition. Thank you.
If there are no other comments from the community, public, community present, I open it up for those that are online that would like to speak. Hearing no comments, are there any commissioner comments?
Yes, I have a few. Well, I guess these are announcements. I'll wait. They're announcements.
Any commissioner comments?
I just wanted to say that I'm gonna start going through just the wording on some of our things where, like in our, I don't know what it's called, in the charter, like the part that goes what we stand for and what we do. There are just some little grammatical things and like language, like equity instead of equality, like just some language changes that I think I came across them when I was looking at stuff last September before I was even on the commission. So I'm just going to go through that and then I'll run that by you guys later. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to do that just while I have some time before school starts.
Okay. Any other commissioner comments? Hearing none, we go to announcements. Mayor Heath.
So I do not have a date yet because he does not have a date yet, but I'm going to invite all of you to come. Commissioner D'Angelo Boone is opening a food pantry. It's already open, but they want to do like an official ribbon cutting and like make like a big opening. It is on Maumee Street. I do not know the exact address. I will get it to you later, but it's right by the Adrian Dry Cleaners and over by Samaritas. That food pantry is up and running, but they're still fixing a few things in there. And so they don't want to have the actual ribbon cutting yet, but he says it is going to be in the next few weeks. And, he had already talked to me about that, but I wanted to make the announcement because I think that would be great for, all the human relations commissioners that can make it to attend that. And I will pass that along to you as soon as he gets me the info, once he figures out when they're going to do that. I also just want to acknowledge Chair Bernard's husband turned 80 this last week and had a spectacular birthday party celebration for his 80th. But Bishop Bernard has done a lot for our community, and I just wanted to make that announcement and acknowledgement and wish him again another happy birthday. And finally, there is going to be a pride picnic on Saturday, August 28th at 1 p.m. at Riverside Park. And so that is happening this year. They're doing it a little later because M Society is putting it on, but they're doing it a little bit later because they wanted to wait till the college students. The college students had requested they do it later. They obviously couldn't do it during Pride Month because we didn't know what was going to happen with the June regulations of mask, no mask, how many people can you have, how many can you not? And all of that changed, obviously, when it was too late to then plan. And so now they've put it off till the end of August so that they can include any of those college students because they will all be back by that weekend. So just wanted to put that out there.
Can you give us that date again?
Yes, it's Saturday, August 28th at 1 p.m. at Riverside Park.
I can send you guys the flyer too.
And we should be able to announce before.
And we can put it,
Yep.
put it on our announcements. All right, any other announcements? Okay, hearing none, I'm open for an adjournment.
I motion to adjourn.
I second.
All right, there's a motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Do we need to do as a roll call?
No.
Okay, aye.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. We will see you. The next meeting is August the 22nd, 2021.